Hi, this is Self Discovery Support, and this is another open general reading. Alright, so I pulled some cards beforehand, and these are oracle cards. This one is the Tasmanian Devil, and it says cherish and nurture your friendships. So as already this is talking about a friend group, a support system that you may have. And then I pulled two more cards. The friendship card came out for this, and on top of that, conflict. So whereas we have something like a group that is close-knit, supportive, feels good, it's like it moves into a place where people are having tensions. So I want to look at this now, because that's coming through for somebody in the collective or a group. And what I want to say is that these open readings are often coming through for a reason, and I would view them as a story or a message for you to pick through to see what it is that's relevant to you, because there's always something, because these messages always have a kind of more open general meaning for people. So yeah. And also, if you feel this is not your reading, then that is also fine. There's tons of other messages on the channel that I keep working on, so do check them out. Alright, so we have the conflict happening here, and I want to see, like, what's the nature of this friendship. Alright, the Fool. This is, for me, somebody that I feel like there's a sense of excitement about this person. This could have been somebody that you met and instantly you clicked and you hit it off. Okay, and it could have been like one of those friendships or something here. It's like a connection between two people that feels like it just kind of, it was, you met and you just kind of had that moment where you could have found yourself becoming quite friendly, or even if this is a connection, like a romantic connection, things just progress really quickly. Tell us more. King of Wands is here. I just saw the Lovers, so this could really be something more than a friendship. Two of Pentacles, so we have something going out of balance at this point. Okay, why? But we do have the Three of Swords. This is telling the story already of, it's almost like a very quick burn, something that went quickly, but also high emotions, high, I would almost say, I was called to say high drama, but it feels like that's coming around. I've seen the Judgment card just now. What was out of balance? What was this? Okay, Five of Cups. It feels like somebody, there's some regrets. There's some regrets in this connection about what's happened between two people. What was this? What are the regrets here? Okay, we got the Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. It's a sense that, like, maybe there was some immaturity, there was some with the Knight of Swords, that's like fiery words in a way. It's like not having a sense of responsibility about what we say to each other. The Sun, though. So it feels like even though there's all of this, there's a sense that something can be righted. The Page of Wands. what was said here? Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse. I think somebody said that they're not okay. This can almost produce like insecurity in a situation, because I feel like somebody's saying, I'm not excited about a new start with you. Maybe I don't want to pursue growth of this connection. I don't know why this is feeling a lot like a little bit more than friendship. Queen of Swords is here, so like definitely some words said that could have been like really cut somebody to the quick, like very sharp words, and a lot of it is like somebody choosing not to pursue a connection with someone. Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay, this is a lot of like reverse energy, which is, it's like a friendship that somebody did not want to pursue anymore, and that created a lot of anxiety and fear, doubts in a situation. The moon here, it feels like that was very triggering for you if this is you on the other end of this. Nine of Swords. I wonder if this person said this, or this is kind of how we feel from what was said, because sometimes it's two different things, you know. Somebody says something and it creates a kind of feeling in us, but there is a lot of worry and regret. We've seen like this was a connection that's, I would just use the word highly triggering. Tell me what is the worry here? The worry here is King of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's a sense that we no longer trust the friend that we're connecting to, the person that we're connecting or wanting to. It's like feeling like the ground is pulled out from under your feet in a way. So if you're having a friendship that it's almost like you feel hurt, you feel betrayed, because all the kind of affection that you thought was there is no longer there, and there's a lot of anxiety about whether this was even real to begin with, and maybe even loss of trust in people. Page of Swords. Somebody is like very worried. Yeah, it's like becoming more vigilant, but out of anxiety. This Sun card keeps coming up. I feel like this situation has a good side to it, in terms of maybe it doesn't feel like a good side now, but it feels like this can become better. This Sun card keeps saying there can be a brighter turnout to this. What's the feelings of the people in this connection now? We have the Chariot and the Devil, so I'm gonna say that one person wants to take actions, one person thinks about this a lot. Like, what if, almost like obsessively thinking about it. I think it's a person that has experienced anxiety. Yeah, it's like feeling pulled towards something that maybe it's not coming from a healthy place. Maybe there's a sense of valuing a friendship too much, or a connection too much, being too attached. What you make the loss of the friendship mean about you. And then we have another person who seems to be like holding back, with the Hanged Man and the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like feeling like one person is holding back from this, because it feels like a very intense energy from one side, fueled by anxiety, and on the other side also fueled by anxiety, a sense of wanting to not engage or move forward. . What's next for these two? King of Wands. Alright, so it feels like somebody wants to take action. Nevertheless, with a Judgment card here, again, this is rebirth. Okay, so there's one of you that's particularly interested in healing this situation. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, I feel like somebody is saying that they want to revise, and it's like wanting to say this in a loving way. They want a new chance. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. What's the other energies here? I feel called to use this oracle deck, which I haven't used in a long time, but it just feels like it needs it. Okay, the Chaser. The Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Yeah, that's the person who is very anxious in this. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. I do see that there is a lot of chemistry here, a lot of night energy, so there's a lot of fiery energy, wanting to make contact with the other person. The King of Wands is almost like the bearer of passion anyways. How does the other person feel? What's happening here? Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning, setting a date. So it feels like one of the other person in this, maybe the one who is being more like pulling away, is maybe looking at new options. And if you are relating to the Chaser, I know that that's hard to hear, but in the hidden energies, like this person is like their way of coping with this, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories, and addiction here. So it's like, and then soulmates. So even if you feel like, okay, you both have the feeling, but you express it in different ways, and I think part of this is learning those differences, learning how to cope with it. This does feel a lot like a relationship that was beginning. It feels like a connection that was about to get to somewhere. It doesn't I don't know if this is like two people who are like have dated for a long time. This is feeling like a dance between two people about getting into a connection. What's the advice for the person on the Chaser side? Four of Swords. Okay, so there's a sense that you might want to take some time to recover from clearly what has been a painful experience for you, and also just kind of heal the things that need to be healed. Seven of Swords can be sometimes not heeding your own intuition in terms of the things that are going to bring you joy in your life and the things that are not going to bring you joy. So it's like more trying to listen or being clear with the Seven of Swords and the Sun. It's like being clear on what you're not seeing. What about the person on the dating side? Six of Pentacles. Okay, this person is being asked to be more receptive, be more giving and reciprocal. That's interesting. Yeah. So one is being asked to open up, and the other one is asked to kind of see more the truth of situations, heal, take time. Yeah, it kind of is like what each person has been missing. They're being asked to fill that in. All right, I want to get a decoding card for you. What do these people need to know? Be aware of what energy you are putting out in the world and how it affects others. All right. And there's something here about recognize your value and others will too. Yeah, I think that there is something here about that. It's like being aware of yourself. Because I think sometimes when people are in an anxious state about their connections, they often don't see how they come across to others, and they think, oh, this person's awful, but they're not like looking sometimes at how they show up. And that doesn't mean you're good or bad. It just means that your energy has an effect on someone else. And then also recognize your value and others will too. It's like knowing and trusting that things will come to you. You know, this 4 of Cups came up in the hidden energy. This is somebody that things maybe not being satisfactory, but there's always another offer from the universe. Yeah. All right, I am going to leave you with a affirmation from the Parrot box. Okay, this one says, you rock. Yeah, it's like that self-esteem, right? So if you enjoyed this, you feel this is your story, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you on another video. Take care.